The time has come, and the ultimate clash begins now. There's nothing left that's going to stop him. The Submariner in the previous issue experienced the ultimate betrayal at the hands of humanity, and now that he's coming back to New York, nothing is going to stop him from getting his revenge. In fact, this episode's going to move really fast, so you better strap in. The issue begins with Submariner having returned to Atlantis after his previous betrayal and visiting with the king. He asks for the king's permission to once again invade the surface world. He plans to conquer Manhattan himself and then use it as a central base to fuel his conquests. Furthermore, he vows to do this alone without the help of the Atlantean army to make up for his previous failures. Without wasting any time, Namor begins his onslaught on the top of the Statue of Liberty. He looks down on the city and vows that one day it will be a nation belonging to him. After Namor makes ragdolls out of the local tourists, police catch wind of what's going on, and they call in a task force. The police mount a ferry boat and open fire on Namor, but he intelligently rips off the rudder on their boat and leaves them in the middle of the ocean, motionless. Then Namor does something truly terrible and watches as a massive ocean liner crushes the police boat straight in half, leaving them surely dead. Seriously, Namor is not messing around this time. As he makes his way onto the land, the police are waiting for him with tear gas and metal nets, but Namor has done this enough times before, so that trick doesn't work this time. Meanwhile, downtown, the mayor is boasting about how the National Guard will stop him, when suddenly Namor shows up right outside his window, and the mayor looks like a right idiot. Namor attempts to negotiate terms with the mayor, but he is irate and won't listen. Namor gives the mayor a good punch in the face, but this will only make the mayor more upset. He calls in the National Guard and declares war on Namor, who is happy to have the opportunity to cause more destruction. And as you're about to see, refusing to talk to Namor was a huge mistake, and it's going to have very dire consequences. Namor has finally had enough of human drama and decides to commit his worst act yet. Watching an elevated train pass by, he decides to bring the whole thing to the ground with dozens now dead in the wreckage. Seriously, that was intense. I think this is probably the point where there's no going back. Then Namor goes to the Empire State Building. He flies to the top, rips the needle from its post, and just drops it all the way down to the city below, where it crashes into oncoming traffic. Holy crap. Like, can you imagine how terrified those people are right now? They have no idea what happened. And this is back in like the 1940s, so they were not used to this kind of thing. Like, these random acts of violence, like, seriously put humanity in their place. The police commissioner realizes immediately that he's really no match for the Submariner, and the only thing that can stop him, the only thing that can really stop him, is the Human Torch. Desperate for a solution, the police commissioner asks Betty Dean to go out and try and make peace with Namor. She flags him down and tries to reason with him, but he's not listening. She worries about the Human Torch, who is now a police officer, and he scoffs at the prospect of being defeated. Then he dives into the ocean, leaving her alone. So that's it. Finally, the scene is set. Human Torch is coming on his way. He, in the previous issue, learned about the existence of Submariner, and just now we see the Submariner is now completely aware of the Human Torch. We've witnessed both characters rise and fall, and they've all gone through their complete character arcs, and literally the only thing left for them to do is fight it out. Starting in our very next episode, we are going to show the entire fight in a two-parter episode because it's pretty long. I'm going to cover it in two parts, from beginning all the way to end. But that's it for this one. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.